This could be you selling the jawline exerciser, making $200,000 a month. And the truth is, with the correct strategy, it really is possible. And throughout this video, I'm gonna go step by step with what my strategy would be and how to get on the first page of Amazon. Hunter, why do we wanna get to the top of the page? Well, the truth is, over 70% of your customers are gonna be from the mobile app, and the only products they're gonna see are the first 4 or 5 products, and they're gonna make their choice from those. Nobody has time to go to the second page on Amazon. And in fact, if there was a dead body, I'd probably hide it there. In order to get to the first page of Amazon, we're gonna need to understand what Amazon looks at and what factors into getting that #1 rank. One of the important metrics is the click-through rate. That's the amount of people that will see your image on the listing and actually click it. The second thing is gonna be the conversion ratio. How many people that actually click that link are going through and finally making that purchase? Amazon highly rewards the people that are having a high conversion rate because they're a company and they like to make money. And the more that they can promote highly converting listings, the more money they're gonna make. If the product is getting the same amount of sales velocity and it has the same conversion ratio, Amazon's actually gonna promote the one that has a higher price. If we look at 2 product examples, product 1 being a product priced at $18 and product 2 being priced at $15, Amazon's gonna pick the $18 product and put it first. And I'm gonna show you here the mathematical breakdown of why. So if product 1 is selling 100 units at $18, that means Amazon is going to be making $3.24 per unit. So if product 2 is selling 100 units at $15, they're only going to be making $2.07. So Amazon is going to favor product 1, which is selling at a higher price. Another big factor in the algorithm is relevancy. We want to make sure that we're marketing the product in the correct terminology, in the correct category. Marketing a fence and dog pets and items is going to cause your conversion to go down, which is going to cause your CTR to go down. And it's all bad, right? And this is going to put your product way down. So it's important, if you're marketing fences, to put it in the fence category. Inside of the fence category, there's tons of different words that we can bid on. Each word has its unique subset of search volume. So maybe 100,000 people a month are searching for fence, and then 50,000 people are searching for white fence. Amazon will understand each different search term, and the better you convert at each search term, is the better you're going to perform in the algorithm. Another big one is going to be sales volume. Amazon really favors sellers that are doing a lot of sales. It's actually a lot harder than you would think to make sure your inventory is staying in stock over the course of time. So as you slowly start ramping up sales, if you're able to prove to Amazon that you're a consistent seller, you're selling good products, and you're able to constantly sell without issues, they're going to start prioritizing your product, because Amazon's main mantra is customer first, customer centric, and it helps them promote and keep that big brand of Amazon positive. So a big tip would be to make sure that you're using these highly relevant keywords and you're placing them in the beginning of your title on Amazon. It's super important, and that's how Amazon's going to read your title and compare it in the algorithm. Another tip is to go bottom up instead of top to bottom. Let's start targeting the low-hanging fruits, the keywords that not everyone's bidding on, that might not be as attractive, but is a great entry point to get into the market, start taking over keywords. And as you start bringing in revenue, you can start working your way up and take different branches and slowly take a whole tree. By bidding on these long tail keywords, we're able to provide juice and compete on keywords that we normally wouldn't be able to compete on. For example, with the shower head, maybe we can't compete with just shower head as the root word, but we could compete with shower head for bathtubs. And that is an angle we can come into and start taking the market share. It's important that we have something clean that resonates with the target audience to make sure your conversion ratio maintains high, which also affects everything else in Amazon. We want to make sure that our main image gives a message to our buyer's subconscious mind that our product is superior in every way, from the product quality to the packaging to understanding their pain points and solving their problem. It is very, very crucial, and the main image, in my opinion, is one of the biggest parts of this whole flywheel, because without getting the customer initially to click through, you have no chance at selling them. By selling to pain points, it's going to help you get the customer to make an emotional buy and purchase the item then and there. In order to help find these pain points and why the customer is really buying the product, we use AI. We scan thousands and thousands of reviews of our competitors, and we're seeing what are the commonalities, what are the common complaints. Is it material? Can we improve the material? Is it some sort of useless addition to the product or something that the product could have that would have caused the customer to have a good experience? And now we're taking that, we're implementing it and we make sure to highlight it during the marketing to make your product stand out. With everything that my team does on our listings as well as our competitors' listings is to make sure we're making data-backed decisions, because sometimes you think that you have a beautiful addition or change to your listing and you actually do a split test, you'll see that the ugly image is doing better and you're like, why? And you'll pull your hair out, but the data doesn't lie. So we'll go back to the drawing board and then we'll go start figuring out, okay, what else can we change? Why is this conversion not going the way we thought? And how can we improve our methods and continue to iterate to become the best there is on the market? But if the buyers aren't checking out during the info process, we know where to improve. We already have the customer coming. How can we fix that customer journey to convert them from a click to a buyer? We need to have the best representation for the customer. And the biggest hack we use is using data-driven decisions by using split testing. And I can't emphasize it enough. You don't want to just keep changing things if you don't know what's going on. You need to make data-based decisions. We need to track how the customers are reacting, and we need to really understand the consumer so that way we can continue to replicate what's working and consider iterate and improve these conversions all across the board. So with listing images, we don't need to reinvent the wheel. What I like to do is study the top sellers, whether it be in this niche or other niches, and take elements of their designs. From there, I come back to the drawing board. I look at who my target audience is, how am I gonna market to them, what colors resonate with them, how much income do they generally have, and from there I'll compose a way that I'm gonna project the marketing so that they can resonate with it, which is gonna increase the conversion and the clicks. It's so important that your customer is gonna resonate with your marketing material, and if you're selling waist wraps for women and all of your marketing is masculine, well, you're probably not going to convert as much as your competitors. I'm going to give you guys some sauce with what I do that's worked really well for me, and it's called the 5-second rule. What I do is I send the image out, I have people look at it for 5 seconds, and then cut it off. And if they react positively to the image, then I'll continue to iterate on it. And if they react negatively, I take notes and I continue working on my marketing material. If you have any struggles or you need someone to help you out, you can check our link out in the bio. I have a consulting agency. We love this kind of stuff. I live, breathe, sleep Amazon. For me, this is such a fun game and I love solving problems. So you can book a time with me if you want to chat. If not, look forward to talking to you next time and see you in the next video.